Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And we are venturing onward and upward in this new area. Here's... yeah, see, even when it sounds like it's not hitting them, that Kilver weapon does really well against those bugs. Because it does pierce through to the area that does actually cause them damage. Here we get the trench coat. Double tap to teleport in any direction. Oh, okay. So this will let us phase through walls that are in the air. Haha! There's a power node fragment. Okay, now we gotta figure out what we can do with this thing. Oh, and that shoots us back out up here. Okay. And you can actually go upwards and downwards with that as well. Let's go see what we can do with it. I don't need or want you guys. I know you're there. Hi. Oh, that should not have caused me damage. I was through the door gateway. Hi. We are having issues. Okay. Go up this side. And do I need to see? Yeah, this is where I discovered I can use it upwards, too. Okay. But it doesn't really give you a huge upward mobility boost. I guess can't use it on that thing. Very well. What about in here? No, because we can't get... Again, why is this here? So confused. Okay, so I went back down further to this other door where we weren't able to get before. Oh, I hate these things. I'll just laser drill them. Doesn't seem to matter what I do, I'm gonna take some amount of damage from those. Oh, and we came this way to get another note thingy. The breach. Our best conjecture thus far is still it is focused relinking in the lad adjacent to the universe. Okay, so breach links adjacent universes. So multiple universes in this thing, wherever we are. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and read it because I trying to link up post-commentary me with past gameplay me's pacing of this is it's not a good idea for me. We lost scientific understanding of what the breach truly is, but you haven't explained to us what the breach truly is. The breach itself is invisible, but yet you can see the effects of it in the sky. Okay, so that didn't help at all. Other than it saying it's basically the stuff in between universes. And there's nothing else in this direction. Yeah, okay. Well, now we can come down here, and we can actually phase through there. Haha, but we can't phase through that way or there. So now with this new trench coat, we can actually phase to the left or right through 2 tiles of wall, but not 3. These are 3 tile walls. So how do I get through there? I'm so confused. Okay, well I guess I'm not getting through there right now. But now we know what's there. And now I'm like just trying to phase through anything that looks like it might be possible to. Okay, so we have paths to take. Let's take this path. We can phase through there, haha. And now we can go down this way. Oh, hey, this leads us back to here, where we can phase through that wall and get back to that side of things. Okay, so that doesn't really do anything for us other than bridging the gap. And here's a test to make sure you have the trench coat before coming to this area, which is going to be Eden. But it's now the left side of Eden. Or the left urn side of Eden. Yeah, left urn. No. These things. And those things. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this, what's it called? Bjorn J? Or Warren J weapon? This spreading pulse wave web thing. The one that looks really cool. It seems to do fairly well here as these enemies do have kind of small hitboxes, and they like to move pretty quickly and come in from a distance, and this is a distance attack that kind of spreads out in a web. Oh. Sometimes I do not mean to activate that double tap phase thing, and it just kind of happens. The problem I have with using the disruptor on address disruptor on those, I don't even know what to call those, I'm going to call them pinwheel things, is that, you know, the pinwheel tail turns into health, which is cool, but then it becomes harder to see the actual pinwheel part that's still attacking you. I took a lot of damage from those fireflies. They're fireflies. And we would not believe our eyes if 10 million fireflies. Alright. Yeah, see, we're still killing things off camera, but if you want to get a real good test of the distance of this weapon, just ride that giant head in the indie area where it zooms the screen out, and then fire the weapon. And then I'll show you that it really does not go as far as it looks. I keep doing that because I do need the health, but then I keep losing it because I end up losing the place of where the pinwheel is. Yeah, oh, hey, stay away from the pinwheel. No, no, no. Okay, I guess Eden is the next area we have to go to, and we have that sort of, I'm gonna call it level 3 corruption to contend with. So I guess we're gonna find the ability to deal with that here. Just a hunch. Oh my goodness. Dr. Claw, why is this thing so fast? Why am I almost dead? Oh, well, now I'm not almost dead. Those were not normal Dr. Claws. And I noticed, upon playing through the section again, that they are a different color compared to the Dr. Claws we've encountered earlier. But it's such a subtle difference. It's not something that I noticed while, you know, the thing was brutally killing me and running amok. And unfortunately, we're actually way back here. Aha, but we can do that. Now that I learned that we can phase through downward as well. Oh, hey, that gets us a thing. A health node fragment. Okay. Well, that is cool. Well, that is all we can do there. So, at some point I'm going to cut the video and meet you back at where we died to Dr. Claws. Because I do have a strategy for these, although I'm still only coming in with half a health bar, but... Okay, I'm going to use Kill Her to kill them quicker. I'm also going to use our robot drone. It doesn't really matter if this takes damage. Okay, is there another one of you? Another one of you. You want some? Come get some. Oh, hi. I think I'm supposed to be normal sized to go in here. These little worm things floating around here. Address Disruptor doesn't really interact with them, so I'm guessing they're just part of the scenery. Okay, why? Oh, I can phase through that. That's how that's done. Phase through there. And, okay, what do you want me to do here? Oh, drill. Drilling is something we can do. Okay, I need the robot drone this time. And this kind of ends up being a mistake. There's nothing over here to begin with. Now, you have a one-tile gap here, and a tile on each of the sides, and you have to jump up and move to the left, and it's actually a lot trickier than it looks like it should be. Ooh, that's a range node. Not going to complain about getting more range. It is increasing the range on our drone's attack as well, so that's kind of nice. Okay, now we have two options here. Let's take the downward path. This takes us here. Oh, we can actually pick this up now. We're on the other side of this thing. Again, that looks like apology. But we can't read any of that, so it might not be an apology. Okay, and the other path is just going to take us down. We've been on the other side, but there is a save point here, which is kind of useful, because we haven't hit a save point in the Eden region itself. And the Eden region itself is kind of deadly. And we kind of have the power to get through here anyways. Okay, now we are going this way some more. Oh, that crinkling. That level 3 corruption. Did I just create that worm somehow? Okay, what happens when it doesn't look like it did anything. But in reality, corrupting those worms will break... Oh. Okay, it'll break blocks that I can already break. Now, I could just send my robot drone over there, which is probably what I should be doing, but I fail at doing that as well. I'm just having all sorts of issues. Again, this does not look like it should be as difficult as I'm making it out to be. Oh, if I get my character up there, I'm going to have to get him back. Let's just, past gameplay, we just get the robot up there. There we go. Again, that should not have been that difficult. Axiom 1. All algorithms are universal and valid regardless of whether they are executed. Cognition is a sub-algorithm whose behavior is to perceive properties of the parent algorithm describing it. Any algorithm giving rise to cognitive entities will be perceived as reality by the entities described. Okay, so now, oh, it's from his paper. The one that gets him called Athetos. Okay, so that is what I was referring to in the last episode. So now I can talk about my theory, the rest of my theory about the plot. So my idea is that this is some form of reality in his imagination, and it's kind of just coinciding. Yeah, it's not that exciting, even the idea at this point. Oh, Kilver is good against those little fireflies. And now we have these little... I don't know what we're even riding on. This steam is like floating up these little... nematodes or something. That's what we'll call those. And then there's those little black wispy things. Okay, nothing that way that I can do anything with. More worms. Okay, so we're going to... Oh, I can just barely... Now here's where I get kind of stuck. So yeah, my idea is that he's used this axiom theory to create this reality for himself in his own mind, but basically his imagination becomes reality. If that makes any sense. I know it doesn't. Okay, what if I go down this way? Well, that was not productive at all. How do I get up there? It's like I can just barely not get it. And I feel like it's something that we should be able to get. Partly because I don't know where else I would possibly be going. Because we've kind of been pretty much everywhere. I mean, maybe the new trench coat will unlock something else for me. Like, I can bonk my head on that ceiling, so why can't I phase through it? I don't get it. Yeah, it looks like I should be able to. Now, I do get this idea of tossing my remote drone up there at some point. That point is, you know, not this moment. Oh, where did that thing come from? Okay, so how do I deal with those? Those cocoons turn into spiders while I'm... There's probably some secret over there. I'm so confused about what I'm supposed to be doing here. Okay, but you'll see that I do use... I do get the idea to do that. So maybe we go this way with the remote drone. Which this works for a little bit. But there's a save point, so normal me should be able to get here somehow. So at this point I'm thinking maybe we missed an upgrade. Here's our next boss. And I'm also thinking, hey, maybe we fight the next boss with just the remote drone. But no, that's not going to work, because if your remote drone dies, it just goes back. So I'm kind of stumped. I'm going to start exploring for possibly missed upgrades, and I will see you guys when I find something.